This is insane.
This is just straight up insane.
It's like if a giant existed and was stepping on your
Yes.
This is awesome.
What is up, Dream Media family? This is Zach and Kellen. We are down here in Florida at a good friend of ours, Brian's, one of our preferred installers here, and we have an insane, I don't even know if that's the right word to use.
Yeah. We have the ultimate pleasure to be in the presence of this system.
Absolutely honored to be here. Just wanted to give, first and foremost, a big thanks to Brian for having us into his home today. Cannot wait to take a deep dive into this system. We're gonna really take our time here today because there's so many intricate details to cover. In just a minute, we're gonna get into this video. We would like to make you aware that many of the products that you see in this room, particularly, we're here today for our guys at RBH. These monsters right here you see are from RBH Sound. We got introduced to RBH Sound from our good friend Gene De La Sala with Audioholics. I'll drop his link up here as well. He is rocking RBH and he introduced us to the guys there. We went and did a full factory tour, got some demos at Gene's first, and then got a factory tour with them, and they introduced us to the 21-inch Infrasonics. The rest is history. We've been in love with the brand. AMT tweeters that just scream, really dynamic, high output speakers. We can't wait to get into all the details of this particular room. If you guys are interested in learning more about anything that you see here, Dream Media does offer free video consultations. We'll take a look at your space. It could be a living room like this. It could be a dedicated home theater. It could be an outdoor pool system. We like to get hands-on and hand curate a package specific to your needs and budget. This is a prime example that you can put your dream home theater in any home, guys. Reach out today and show your support. We're nationwide and we have installers in 28 different states. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Well, enough talking. Let's get into this video. I'm stoked.
This is gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be sweet. Welcome back, Dream Media family. I am absolutely thrilled to get into the full-blown details of this entire setup. I'm gonna be bringing on our National Sales Director, Kellen Fleener, and he is gonna give you the rundown on what makes this incredible system come together.
Thanks, Zach. I'm standing in front of this wild and amazing system. First of all, at the rack, we're running the Trinnov 3232. This is a completely active system. You're gonna have complete manipulation of the speakers and the system. So I'm standing in front of these gorgeous SVTR-S's. This is a 3-piece modular tower system. You have 12-inch woofers on top and bottom. You have 8-inch mid-range, 3 of those, and then you have the larger diaphragm AMT tweeter from RBH. This is a somewhat custom 821 center channel with 2 8s and a large diaphragm tweeter. 1500 watts top and bottom modules. You have 500 at the mids and then 250 at the tweeter. And that's gonna be the same at the back as well. So he has the SVTR-S's up front, and then he has the SVTRs in the rear. He has Kaleidoscape, he has MadVR, he has the 815 RBHs as well. So I can't wait to hear this system. We're gonna have Brian walk us through after me and Zach get to experience, give our initial expressions. We've been here for 20 minutes and we haven't heard a single thing come through these speakers. So I'm super excited to hear that. Again, we're gonna go through the entire system a little more detail, let Brian get on, express his passion for the hobby, his love for this system as well. So I can't wait to hear that come through. He's a really great guy, a really nice host and friend here in the Tampa area. So if you are looking to build a system in the Tampa area, he is the guy that we're going to use whenever we're going to do, you know, some nicer systems in the area, and he's going to absolutely take care of you. Everything you can see here is detailed. He's going to give that same love to your system as well.
Hello, my name is Brian Hager. I'm an audio video installer in the Tampa Bay area. Have been for 29 years now. It was a hobby that turned into a career. I think I love my job more now than I did 29 years ago when I started. The RBH amplifiers, the one thing that's unique about them that I like is they're kind of designed to work as a whole system with the speakers themselves. Shane has really taken a lot of care in designing the right power modules, the right type of amplifiers to really bring out the best in his speakers. So he's taken a lot of time to figure out what the right equation is for the right power for the woofers, right power for the mid-range, right for the tweeter, and just what blends really well and what sound makes the speaker sound really good. The first goal of the speakers is to have a audiophile speaker that has basically unlimited dynamics. I've had a lot of systems in this room, and this by far is without question the most dynamic system I've ever had. Almost to the point where all the other speakers I've had almost feel like toys in comparison. Every time I play it for somebody, they just leave with like, that's just wrong. It is just insane. It's like, I almost feel violated after listening to that. It is just that over the top. Sure, you can have other systems that play really loud, but actually sound like an audiophile speaker. That's a very difficult thing to pull off. And that's what these speakers pull off so well, that you can kind of have your cake and eat it too. I've been through test sessions where we've actually tried to take these to failure points. And it's like way beyond anything we'd ever even try to go to. It's like, okay, I finally found a speaker that I can't hurt. It'll hurt me before I can hurt it. Now, I think that's a lot to do with the design that Shane had come up with the amplifier modules that he come up with. They just work really well. I keep having to add more outlets to my system, so now I'm up to 100 amp service to run the system and not worry about it tripping breakers. So I added a new 20 amp circuit just for the subwoofer that we installed. So haven't been able to trip that one yet, and I've tried. Because it's SVTRS, it's a 3-tier module. So you have your bottom woofers, which is your bottom subwoofer section, but then you have your mid and tweeter section, which is the 3 8-inch mid-range units. Then you have your AMT tweeter. And then for the S's, they add another subwoofer module to the top of the speaker. So those can be powered individually, or you can link them as all 4 12-inch woofers work the same. Depending on your application, you can run one on an amplifier completely fine. It'll get the job done. If you want that extra oomph, add another amplifier. I'm telling you now, it's worth the extra jump. Okay, so now the elephant in the room, AKA the sub. This sub normally would be done off one of their 2602 DSP amps, but we wanted to try another experiment because who doesn't want more power? We ended up running a dual setup, so we actually have dual amplifiers, so it's dual mono. So each woofer is getting 4,000 watts. So we hook up each woofer independently on this one. So it's the dual 21. This sub is just absolutely incredible. It was everything I wanted and then some. Output wise, I mean, I'm really not even pushing it as hard as it can be pushed. And everybody that's here, and even Shane, we were calibrating, we were all tapping out. We're like, it's a little insane being that near field. So on the back of these speakers, it's rare you ever get to see them, but this is kind of a demonstration on how a fully active RBH speaker would be wired. So you actually have one set of wiring for the tweeter, one set of wiring for the mid-ranges, and another set of wiring for the woofers. And then we just use a jumper to jump the bottom binding post to integrate the two woofers together. This cabling, I used one set of cabling. I had a few hundred feet rolls of spools of wiring because I wanted everything to be uniform. Every wire in this system is literally cut to the inch. I terminated, soldered, heat shrunk, and then I did a wrapping on all the cables so everything had the same kind of braid. And then I stacked it, zip tied it, everything that I could do to make this as clean as possible, because the way the system is I'm not gonna be able to just run the wire wherever. The wire was going to be exposed. So I'm like, if it's going to be exposed, I want it to look professional, want it to look right. Just the kind of person I am and just the way I try to treat doing an install the right way. I wanted my system to be magazine ready, and I try to do every system I do to make it magazine ready. What I'm having in the system here is I have a power conditioner, then I have a Panasonic, the UB9000 Blu-ray player whenever I decide to throw a disc in it. When we were originally designing the system, I had a Altitude 16, and when I was originally designing the system, I told Shane and the guys at RBH, you are allowed to replace anything in my system except for my processor. It's a no-brainer unit in anybody's system. You buy it and you're done. Next thing is another unrivaled RVH sound amp. That is for my Atmos. So this is my network control. I have two battery backups, two 2,000 watt battery backups that runs all my networking, everything in the entire house. Everything is electronic controlled outlets, set timers for things to go on and off. All the wires are custom made, custom cut, length, terminated by me again. So this is the back of the rack, gives me easy access. Put a 180 door on it. That's the back of the unit. Again, a lot more wire management, just trying to make it look nice. We ended up opting, because we have so many channels, we have 28 channels of amplification in the system. The system runs on 3 DB25 connectors. I'm an installer. I'm good at what I do. I can't find anybody to replace me, so I'm going to do what I do best. Yeah. I've turned down so many managerial positions. I was like, no, I don't want to do that because that's not what I'm good at. I'm good at doing this. That's what I want to do till I die. I'm going to die at this job, and I'm going to enjoy every day of it.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I don't want to retire because hell, if I'm ever sick, I can't wait to get better to get the hell out of the house. I only come home to sleep. And when I little bit of time I have, then I play with this or whatever, but I'm always out working. I love meeting new people and interacting and making them just happy about their system.
All right, Dream Media family. I haven't heard this system at all, but I'll have to say I am just beyond impressed with Brian's commitment to perfection. And I can't wait to hear it. So we're going to be using Kaleidoscape for our movie demo. Let's do it.
This will definitely freak people out.
Ryan, what do we got? We got units headed out there now. EMS and fire. We're back. I think I'll probably walk this far.
That actually scared me. I knew it was coming. I mean, this is a whole different definition of Endgame. So dynamic.
Sweet, man.
It's like you're at the concert.
It's crazy, man. What do you think we're playing at?
That was probably around 100, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
115 would be no problem for the system.
it does it so effortless.
Oh, that's the one thing I love about it. If I could just quit the house round, it'd be great. Both of you come back here.
We're on a foundation.
Come back here.
It feels like we are on a subfloor.
Come around here. You're the house right here.
You're poor. I don't know how your house is still standing.
I know.
In fact. I mean, wow, Brian.